Okay, this is the last thing that I wanted to open, which, just as a warning, this is D&D related, Tolkien adjacent, so if you're not interested, you can definitely stop watching now. That won't be interesting to you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my god, that's so great. So these are a bunch of books that are campaign settings for, I suppose, tabletop RPGs, but specifically these ones are designed for 5th edition D&D. And so my idea with these is that I'm super keen to... I'm one of those people that prefers to be a DM rather than a player. I've always been wanting to run a campaign set in Middle-earth. These books here are all set, I believe, designed to have a setting that is like between the time of Bilbo's journey and Frodo's journey, so like in between that period of time in the Third Age. And I was, okay, I'm not gonna lie, actually the first reason I got them is because I just need to look through everything and just soak up all of the art. This is the prettiest D&D book that I own. So without even a doubt. It doesn't have that awful shiny texture. It's actually like very matte. I can't tell you how satisfying that is to have matte pages. It's just so much more, it's more like thematic. Okay, this is amazing. Oh, it's attached. Okay, no, you need to look at this. I'm sorry. Officially the most beautiful map that Wow, okay. When I bought these a few weeks ago, honestly, I thought that I had made the biggest mistake of my life because I've just spent a few $100s on D&D. Okay, I've spent way more money on D&D over my life. This is a small section of the paraphernalia that I have bought, but double-sided, the map alone is like half worth it. Sorry, this is a whole map of Eredor. Plus then you've got a whole map of the Shire in colour. Whoever designed this, I want to work with them. Internally, I am so happy right now. I can't actually tell you. I don't know if you can tell on my face. So that's, I think, the base book. And there's a whole bunch of other mini books that come with it that I got based on my own particular interest. So I got this from a website called... forget the name of it, Free League, I think, Free League Publishing, and they have a bunch of different settings for campaigns for tabletop RPGs, and there was quite a few for Lord of the Rings, and I just got a selection of the ones that I was most interested in. So this is the base book, and I'm sorry, but that map is, I need to leave that open on my table for a really long time. I've also got, it's not Eredor, it's Eriador, okay? Ruins of Eriador here. Shire Adventures, which I really wanted to get. Keepers of the Elven Rings, and Tales from Eriador. So these are the ones that caught my attention. Here I am saying how much I'm obsessed with like maps, and every book here has like different maps on the inside. Some of the settings apparently in these books are either based on true settings from Lord of the Rings, or they're made up. And that's probably necessary because you do need extra things that you can do if you are running like a sprawling campaign, which is what I'm hoping to do. Look, my actual original long-term plan and goal is to use these as inspiration to create the possibility of running a campaign in the First Age of Arda, because I think that all of the battles going on there and all of the politics and all of the possibilities for different monsters back then, especially because you have both Melkor and Sauron, like peak power on the loose. Maybe not peak power because Sauron doesn't yet have the rings, but like they're both like just doing their thing. And I think that would be a really fun place to have a campaign, especially because there's so much opportunity to do stuff that will literally have echoes to change the future of the Tolkien world. Like I can imagine a party just being like, okay, well, we're gonna go and kill Celebrimbor so that he can't make the rings. Of course, probably if you murdered little child Celebrimbor, which would be a terrible thing to do, he is innocent, then I suppose Iluvatar's plan would unfold with something even more evil. So anyway, okay, now that I've sort of sat down with these books for a little bit, my first impression is definitely this. They are very beautiful D&D books. The paper is really, really nice, and it's not awful and shiny, but nice and matte. The map is honestly just driving me mad in terms of I'm going to have to look at this in such great detail later. The colors are just so spectacular on it. I've not had a chance to read through everything, but I'm already obsessed with all of the little diagrams, and there's way more little tiny maps. Everyone loves a Hound of Sauron fight. Yes, let's do a few of those. There are some really great pictures here, I'm not gonna lie. There's a whole bunch of monsters. Amazing. So cool. Evil men. Men are evil. Men are weak. Okay, sorry. Let me just have a look at the Shire. I need to look at the Shire stuff. Oh, there's like fireworks. Even on the inside cover, we've got like a quote from Bilbo. It's so nice. Good job to the people who designed and made this. Good job. Elven rings. We've got a lot of stuff here on Eriador. And so this Elven book basically has Lindon, Rivendell, Lothlorien as settings, but doesn't actually have any designed games. It's really just a setting book. I'm really in love with the outline of all of the pages just being like really pretty, and even the illustrations really are in vibe with, I don't know if you can tell, but these are not white pages. They're kind of like that off-white old parchment colored pages. It's the same with all of the books, by the way. Ruins of Eriador I think would be a really, really fun campaign setting. There's just so much mystery when you are a party and you're discovering artifacts from a long time ago, like random archaeological sites. Oh, there's so many characters. It's going to be very confusing to figure out which characters are real and which ones are made up. Luckily, I have the resources to know. Okay, I'm very happy. Now I have to spend the next 2 hours going through all these. Goodbye.